Have you been feeling intense lately? A lot of chaotic energy. Very unsettled? Well, let's find out what this weekly's Oracle card reading comes up with. Hi everyone, this is Jenny Yetto from the Pixie Post, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing really well. We're in the middle of the new moon in Scorpio, and I thought a best way to do this reading is incorporate it with the weekly Oracle card reading that I am now resuming. So this is the week of October 28th, and the new moon in Scorpio is a very intense time. The energy is very chaotic and tumultuous right now. If you're starting to feel comfortable in your life, feeling in the zone, in your little box, well, hang on to your seats because you're about to go for a wild ride. Things are changing. Things are shifting really fast. So what we're going to do is look at the Moonology Oracle card deck, see what the universe has to say, and get a little insight and direction for this week. Before we begin, if you're new to this channel, welcome as well, and feel free to click like and subscribe. If you like these kind of videos, I do different types of readings as well as other spiritual videos I'm going to be branching out into. And it's a lot of fun. It's a positive space here. It's a safe space here. And I also throw in little comedic videos as well. So feel free to stay along for the ride. As usual, I do my 3-card drawing. And then I'll get whatever messages that are channeled through. And if there are parts that don't resonate for you, that is okay. Don't feel like that's a bad thing. Not all of it's going to resonate with every single person out there. Just take what you get from it and then discard the rest. So, all right, I'm going to shuffle the cards. And it's ironic I'm doing a Moonology card reading on a beautiful, bright, sunny day. It is freezing out, and for us in the West Coast, cold is like 40 degrees. I think it's 48 right now, and so we're starting to feel the winter. All the leaves are starting to fall after being beautiful this year, and of course, a lot of people are griping about the raking, but I'm lucky. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm so sorry for those people. So, I know, that's my little dig. Anyway, all right, here we go. Don't mind me, it's weird because I haven't done these videos for a while, and I don't know why I'm a little bit nervous. Does that ever happen to you when you kind of stop doing videos for a while, and then when you get back into it, it feels really natural, but then you still got a little nerves and a little anxiety maybe? I don't really have anxiety, but nerves, yeah. But that's okay. So, all right, let's do this. Okay. Okay, this is a very interesting reading. All right. Okay, the first card says, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Now, like I said earlier, change is coming. Change is going to be really swift in the next week or two. And remember, time is not linear, so whenever you do see this video, it can mean during that period of time. There's going to be a lot of old things falling away, things that no longer serve us. It could be the universe doing it and just allowing it to fall away on its own, or it could be the inner work that we all need to do and basically let go of what no longer serves us. Now, you know this is a very common theme in a lot of my readings, and is so important to realize this in our own lives, because when we keep hanging on to things that don't bring us any joy or don't bring us any purpose in whatever form it's supposed to, that means it's time to let that close. Because if we don't, it basically doesn't allow room for the new energy to come in, for new beginnings. And that's when we become stagnant and feel stale and stuck, if you will, in any situation in our lives or in our lives, period. So now is the time to do this, clear out the old, but also do it with the intention of love. Don't do something mean. Like if you feel there's a friendship that no longer serves you, don't be mean. Don't pick a fight. Don't go, oh, okay, well, you're done. Bye-bye. See you later. Um, Actually, either let go with love. If you feel you need to have that conversation, that's fine. Not all situations need that. Sometimes it's just a matter of only keeping contact here and there and limiting the time that you spend with that person as you go on about your own life. So you'll know what's the right way to do it, but never do it with ill intentions or we're hurt at somebody else, because that's not what it's about. It's about serving yourself and allowing things to come to a conclusion. So this is really important. Love is always the most powerful energy that we have, and it's the best way to go about with everything, regardless of how you feel with that situation. Okay, number 2. I like this one. Step out of your comfort zone. Now, this is a big thing, even in my business. Stepping out of your comfort zone is not easy. And that is the type of change that us humans aren't very comfortable with. Once we do it and start doing it a little bit more often, it becomes easier. But taking that first step is always the scariest. And rightfully so. I mean, a lot of us have been burned. We've failed at different things. So we may be a little hesitant to do that. But when we fail, it's not a failure of you as a soul or as a person. It's just something that didn't work out. And if you learn something from it, it's not a failure at all. It's actually a lesson you learned. And then you know how to tweak it and how to go about it a different way. So stepping out of your comfort zone, for example, in my business, it's like doing a video or writing a blog that you always wanted to write, or using a different tool to boost your business, something maybe that you're not familiar with, learning coding or computer work, or going out there and speaking at a convention or an event. It could be a lot of different things business-wise. So when you think of it in your personal life, it could mean introducing yourself to that person you want to strike a friendship up with, or going to that new restaurant, trying some new cuisines that you've never tried before. It's actually living life and experiencing life. And this is so important because this is another way to avoid feeling stuck and stale in your life. So this is another factor that will tie into the bringing love into the situation, is trying new experiences, allowing that new energy to come in. Now this last and third card is a little bit more serious. Nothing will come of the situation. Void of course moon. Now, if this strikes a chord with you or triggers you, then there's a reason for it. Again, it goes back to letting go of old situations that no longer serve you, or relationships that no longer serve you. You may have tried and tried and tried to make something work because you may love that person or you love that situation even. It's your niche or it's your comfort zone. It's your normal. And you're starting to slowly realize that it's not going to work anymore. Nothing will change that fact. And it's hard to see that sometimes because we're so blinded by our emotions. I have problems with this myself sometimes. There are things I am slowly letting go of. And I think I'm constantly doing that because energy shifts, energy changes all the time. So I'm always, probably every few months, I'm always changing things. And it's usually for the better. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy journey all the time. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it is necessary. It's essential. So when you really sit down, tap into your heart space, maybe even meditate or pray about it, however basically whatever resonates with you. Do that and look within yourself and be honest with yourself. Don't be judgmental, but just be honest with yourself. Is this bringing me any joy or any value in my life? And if you keep going back to no, then that's when it's time to make a change. And when you do make that change, even if it's rough for a while, the light will come in. The light will show itself, and you'll see good changes starting to happen because that new energy will be coming in. And especially if it's letting go of a relationship, it might allow a new relationship to come in. Ultimately, the relationship with yourself will be all that much better because you'll grow from that and you'll learn the lesson that you need to learn. And hopefully, you'll start seeing that loving yourself starts everything. That is the beginning of beautiful things. When you love yourself and when you really see the value in yourself, you're capable of anything. And you'll attract all those things. You will attract those relationships. You'll attract those situations. You'll attract that light in your life. And I know it sounds cliche, because we always say, oh, love yourself, and, all this stuff. And unfortunately, it's been run so much in our society, it does become cliche. But it's so important. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a happy person. I'm very positive. But I've had my things I've had to deal with. I've had anxiety issues. I've had a lot of shadow work I've been having to do. And it wasn't easy. And I still go through it. It's never end to it. But I've noticed the more I'm being honest with myself, the more I'm working through it, the lighter I'm feeling. And it's attracting good things into my life. And for the first time ever, I'm actually feeling comfortable with myself. I'm feeling secure within myself. And I feel okay to be on my own. And I know I'm going to be okay. Because as long as I have that, it can't be taken away from me. And that's what this reading is all about. That is what this week is all about. Is seeing your own potential, your own value. Do it for yourself. Because we're here to live a multi-dimensional life. We're here to experience new things, and we're here to enjoy life, not suffer. Yes, we'll go through tough times sometimes, tough transitions, but it's all for the highest good. Until the next time, shine your inner light because you are worthy. Namaste. Oh my God, knock everything over. Ugh. Okay. Try and get prepared for these videos. The struggle is real. If you're new to this channel, oh God, I can't even say it right. I'm saying subscribers like 20 million times. I think you get it. Okay. Please help me. I need more coffee apparently, because this second cup is definitely not working. It's not helping me speak any more eloquently. Thanks. And I would like to thank. Oh, of course, somebody texts me the minute I'm trying to do this freaking video. Yes, thank you, Facebook. I really love you. Not. You have to excuse oh God, this sucks. Before we begin, I want to welcome you to my channel as well. And didn't I already do this? And I can talk. Yeah. So before we begin, I would love to. Oh God, wait! Oh my God. Again, click like and subscribe to this channel. And I have no idea what I'm talking about. Damn. For yourself. There once was a time that I was able to express myself. That time has passed. Especially if you're new to this journey and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying this is not happening, is it?